It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. You know, I don't know what's been going on lately, but I've just been needing like the comfort meals. Okay? Like, I don't know. Last night I got home and I'm just like, I really don't want to cook anything, but at the same time, I needed to because I needed a cooked meal, but like a comfort cooked meal. And so my go-to comfort cooked meal is cheesy rice. I know that's like super lame, but it is. You know, you pick like some chicken to go inside of it, some green beans, and then some cheesy rice. I love cheesy rice. My cheesy rice is different though. I like to put like the cream of chicken soup with chicken stock and then 3 different types of cheeses with the rice. It's, I don't know, you can't go wrong with that. Then again, my other comfort meal is really lame, but it's just top ramen. I can eat like super healthy all the time, but sometimes you get home and you're just like, you know what? I don't really care about what's going on right now. I just want some cheesy freaking rice. That's it. What's your go-to comfort food? 208-524-1033. Comfort meal, I guess. That's what we're going to go with. Comfort meal. 208-524-1033. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. All right, we have the first trailer for the live-action Moana movie. I'm just going to say it. They say it's live action, but it still looks like super CGI'd. That's all I'm going to say, and we're just going to move on. Okay. We have the first photos of Link and Zelda from the live-action Legend of Zelda movie. They were released yesterday. I'm not going to lie. They don't look terrible. So that's not coming out until like 2027, but I don't know. I feel like we can be excited about it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's not a lot of things going on. Saturday Night Live over the weekend, Glenn Powell, he showed a video of him as a teenager that he made. It was set to Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down. The band saw it. They dug it. Of course, Glenn Powell would get their attention. I've been trying to get their attention for years. DJ Khaled says he has silly names for all of the watches in his multi-million-dollar collection. Wow. That's awesome. Lil Nas X made his first court appearance since his arrest for walking around nude and assaulting some cops. His lawyer says he's doing amazing. Okay. Lorde brought Sadie Sink from Stranger Things on stage with her during her show in London. And that's really all I have for your 2 o'clock tea on Z103. I feel like now you can start decorating for Christmas without people getting all huffy about it. And I just want to, point out one thing. If you have a fake tree, that's totally fine. If you have a real tree, that's totally fine because I guess fake trees are just normal now. Like 83% of people plan to put up a fake tree and 17% will buy a real Christmas tree. I've had a fake or a real tree my entire life. I don't plan on getting a fake one. So Thanksgiving Day is usually when we go out and find us a Christmas tree out in the middle of our ranch somewhere. And so, yeah, like I said, if you want to put up your Christmas tree, you got a fake one, go ahead, put it up. I won't judge you whatsoever. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I am an avid doom scroller upon the TikToks, and I keep seeing all of the Grinch videos of people going to see him. And I think they have like 2 Grinches, one over in Hollywood, one over in Florida. I want to go see him so bad. Like, I don't know. It's so funny to me. The actors that they have for the Grinch at these places, phenomenal. Like, I think my favorite video, it's super lame, but the girl just walks in, she screams, and he's just sitting there. He's like, I was just standing here. Jeez. Like, it's just so nonchalant. He's like, man, can't even just say nothing and you get in trouble. People just yell at you. Anyways, I want to go see a Grinch so bad because those actors, I know that like lots of people dress up as the Grinch and try to act like the Grinch, but nobody does it justice. Like these guys that are in the Universal Studios or whatever. I want to go see him so bad. You know, for once I can finally get on board with something that KFC is doing. They want us to eat fried chicken on Thanksgiving instead of turkey. I don't like turkey, and I'm okay with this. So they added a new festive feast meal. Comes with a bucket of chicken, mashed potatoes, biscuits, and a flight of 3 different gravies. Now you have my attention. We got brown gravy, white peppercorn, and a new one called Southwest Cheddar. What? Oh, dude, you got me sold. I was already sold on the fried chicken instead of turkey, but Southwest Cheddar gravy? I am salivating. Oh, my gosh. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Got this story at eastidahonews.com. ISU of Business is hosting the 4th annual Festival of Trees this weekend at the Stevens Performing Arts Center. About 75 decorated trees are going to be on display. And then also a silent auction for anybody hoping to bring one home. The festival runs Thursday through Saturday, includes Christmas carols from a tuba ensemble, visits from Santa, lots of other things. The highlight, or a highlight, is Tuba Christmas. So basically where local tuba and, I don't know how to say this word, players perform in festive outfits. That sounds interesting. So basically all proceeds for this are supporting several local causes like Make-A-Wish Idaho, ISU Student Scholarships, Pocatello Free Clinic, and Walk to End Alzheimer's. Tickets include access to Santa photos, storytime, music, Gingerbread Lane, and lots of other things. So if you want details about this, head over to eastidahonews.com. I'm not going to lie. I never really go to Starbucks anymore unless I go to Target. And then I get a Starbucks while I'm walking around Target. And now they have a new thing. You know, they teamed up for a new drink. Started today. It's a new frozen peppermint hot chocolate, only available at Starbucks locations inside Target. It sounds good. I don't like the idea of frozen hot chocolate, but if we could do like that with coffee, espresso in it, I'd be okay with that. Like, basically, that's just a peppermint mocha. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm an idiot. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I got your heart-to-heart for today. So I just wanted to talk to you real quick. If you have a sibling that has, I don't know, a pet that's literally their entire life, they don't have kids, they're not married or whatever, this is basically just a reminder, include that sibling with the pet, okay? Yes, I'm talking about myself. My family does an absolutely fantastic job at including me and Nix in all of the holiday things, okay? We also got to be part of family photos, okay? I got the cutest photos of me and Nix because Nix is my family. They all have their kids and their spouses. I have Nix. So we have the cutest family photos of me and Nix that are definitely going on our wall. But not even that. It's the fact that my family, my sister texted me. She's like, all right, we have all of my nieces and nephews. They do that little cousin gift exchange. And Nix is on the list. She gets to be part of the cousin gift exchange. So she has to, and by she, I mean me, we have to get her, one of my nephews a gift. But my nephews think it's so fun when they get to get Nix a gift for Christmas. And so she gets to be part of that. She gets to be part of all of the family excitement. And I'm just saying, it means a lot more than you could even imagine when you involve that sibling and their emotional support dog. Just include them, okay? Like I said, like 2 days ago, me and Nix are getting matching Christmas jammies, and we're going to all the parties together because she's my family. That's who I spend Christmas with. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm about to get some eyes rolled at me. My mother did it. I told her, I'm just like, listen, you're going to think I'm a crazy person. Then she's just like, yeah, you already are. I was like, gee, thanks. Anyways, I don't know why this came across my TikTok, but there are dog psychics out there. And I was very hesitant to believe any of this. I still kind of am. I'm not going to lie. But this lady was, telling the dog owner, she's like, oh, yeah, your dog misses ducks. And she's like, does that mean anything? She's like, yeah, we used to do duck hunting professionally. And I was like, how would she know that? That's crazy. Maybe she found her on social media. I don't know. But she said that the biggest thing that she hears from dogs, this is the psychic, she says the biggest thing that she hears from dogs is that they hate their food being up against a wall. They want to be either with you or at least looking at something enticing while they're enjoying their food. Half the dog owners are just like, yeah, my dog snarfs it down in 30 seconds. They don't really pay attention to what's around them. My dog takes forever to eat, and sometimes it's even difficult to get her to eat. So maybe that's one thing that she wants changed. I don't know. Do we have any dog sidekicks in East Idaho? If so, let me know. 208-524-1033. I've always wanted to know what Nix was thinking. Sometimes it's probably better if I don't, but at the same time, my curiosity is clearly at its point. Like, I want to know. Katie Lee here on Z103. I've got your daily dummy for today. Right. How annoyed would you be if your flight finally took off, like it was delayed for 3 hours, finally took off, and then they had to turn around and go right back to where you came from because of one idiot on board? So about an hour into this flight, the pilot tells air traffic control that they're turning around because somebody was vaping something they definitely should not have been vaping in the bathroom. All of that is not good. The thing about it is that the crew accidentally inhaled it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the Mary Jane stuff. I guess they're assuming that he meant the flight attendants that inhaled it. Because if the pilots were involved, they definitely would have been in a different conversation. But everybody's okay. Flight got canceled, and 200 passengers had a very, very, very bad travel day. All because of that one idiot. They literally... You are not above anybody, okay? They have signs. They say every single flight, do not smoke, even in the laboratories, okay? You're not better than everybody. Also, how did you get that through security? I thought you couldn't go through security with that stuff. Anyways, don't do that, okay? Okay. Z103, it's Katie Lee. My friends, I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.